What's going on, everybody? Welcome into Blazers Uprise Live here on a Friday, because yesterday was Thanksgiving. We weren't about to do this in the middle of Thanksgiving. I wasn't about to be eating turkey on stream, but hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving. Hopefully you enjoyed yours. Eric, did you have a good Thanksgiving?
I did, man. It was really nice. How about you?
I'm about 10 pounds heavier right now, so I guess
Nice.
that's a good thing, or maybe a bad thing. I don't know. It was fun. It was good. Enjoyed it, and nice to just relax for a day. But now we're back to the action. Now we're back to picks against the spread. I wanted to do a show today because I wanted to do picks against the spread today because I have some momentum, right? I have some momentum. So we got 10 games today. One already happened. The Clippers beat the Pistons by about 9 or 11. Seems like that's probably right around where the spread was for that one. So we're obviously not going to do that game. But we got 10 other games. Eric might have to leave partway through picks against the spread. He has a jam-packed schedule, but he made a little bit of time to join us today. I didn't know if I was going to be doing a solo stream. So let's just jump into things with the picks against the spread standings. And it's looking interesting. Jackson is still on a roll, and Connor did well for Jackson because Jackson was not able to get his picks in or wasn't here on Monday. Connor made his picks for Jackson and went 7-4, which is probably about what Jackson would have went because Jackson has been on top all season long. So 7-4 there for Jackson/Connor. Jackson now has a 4-game lead over Reese, Zach, Chat, Trevin, all within 2 games. And look at me. I want to double down again, and I'm on the come up. 7-4. I'm 2 games under 500 after that rough start. Eric, I'm a game above Eric, so everything's jam-packed. I've finally joined you guys back in the fray here after starting this season horribly. So hopefully I continue more of the same. Rough day for Eric and Krish.
Yeah, I like to hover at least around 500. You have a chance all year because usually the people ahead come back to the pack and the people down below would come back to around 500 as well. So don't like to see that number dip below 500 for me, but make it up today, right?
Yeah, you got a great opportunity today. Let's move into game number 1. You got Minnesota taking on Charlotte. Charlotte is a 2.5-point favorite.
I have no injury stuff, so I'm going to rely on chat to give us the injuries real quick on each game.
All right, Reese. Reese is the injury man. So if you are able to get injury information, Reese, that would be clutch. Or chat. Because chat's always, correcting anything that's wrong anyway. So, collectively, chat usually knows.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Beverley is out, according to Reese. I can look up, what website do you use to find the injury stuff, by the way?
Well, I used to use RotoWorld, but they've been absolutely terrible at updating throughout the day. So I do RotoWorld for the people with long-term injuries, and then I usually just use Fantasy Labs or whatever. I could just go search injury, Nuggets injuries on Twitter, and try to find one of their beat reporters that update games. So yeah,
Reese says, go ahead.
Oh, it's been kind of a lot of work.
Yeah, injuries aren't fun to track down, especially when there's a bunch of them. Reese says Patrick Beverley is out and Mason Plumlee is out. So Beverley's out for the Timberwolves, Plumlee's out for the Hornets, Okogie is questionable for the Timberwolves. I think that's pretty good. You probably got Cat, D'Lo, and Anthony Edwards are all playing. And then Charlotte, you got LaMelo Ball, you got Miles Bridges, you got Gordon Hayward.
I see the Wolves starting lineup is Russell, Edwards, McDaniels, Vanderbilt, Towns.
Yeah, so pretty basic, normal starting lineup for them there. So I'll put the poll in chat. I'm gonna take Charlotte. Charlotte's been playing well lately. I think they continue that. So have the Timberwolves, but I like Charlotte at home. Chris is going Hornets. Zach is going Wolves. Yeah, I can track down all the picks if you maybe want to look at some of the future games for injuries.
Okay.
Do it simple like that. Reese says Timberwolves because the Hornets have nobody to stop Karl Anthony Towns. Nick Richards, man. Nick Richards. And, I mean, I should have already known you were going to go Timberwolves. Reese, you haven't picked against them all year. Jackson's going Wolves as well. Trevin's going Hornets. Got some split votes.
I'm going to make it split even more, so I'm going Wolves.
All right. So Jackson went Wolves. Eric went Wolves. Right now we got me, Trevin, Krish at Hornets, and I'm going to end the chat poll. We got 57% Hornets, Eric, on 19 votes.
Thank you.
Alrighty, so perfect split vote there. Game number 2, New York versus Phoenix. We had a battle of the two orange teams, so I had to make a blue graphic for the Knicks. The only two orange teams in the league. Phoenix is a 3.5-point favorite. In chat, let us know any injuries.
Taj Gibson ruled out. Derrick Rose out.
I forgot he was even in the league still.
Mitchell Robinson playing. Abdel Nader out for Phoenix.
Craig, if you look at their logo, you'll see more orange than blue. Abdel Nader out. Valley Podcast is excited about that. So nothing too notable. 3.5-point favorite for the Suns. I'll take.
Suns are starting Paul, Booker, Bridges, Crowder, Ayton, so they have their normal starting 5 at least.
Mm-hmm.
Have not seen a lineup note for the Knicks yet.
I'm gonna go with the Knicks. I'll take the points on this one. Chris is going Knicks. Jackson going Knicks.
I'm gonna go with the Suns.
Eric's going Suns.
Reese went Suns. Trevin and Zach did as well. We could have another split. Krish, Knicks.
I got the picks.
I know. I'm just saying it out loud as I write them down. Yeah. Yeah, Daniel, it's very nice that YouTube finally got into the 21st century and have a poll on there.
Yeah. All right, we're going to end chat poll in 5 seconds and move on. And this could be double down. Maybe. It's a little low, though. The Suns win. The percentage will be in chat. Let's move on. That's almost a clean split there. Let's move on to game number 3. You got Orlando hosting the Chicago Bulls. Chicago's a 9.5-point favorite.
So, yeah, still Magic have that long list of players that haven't played all year. Bulls, I think, have Vucevic back.
Yeah, they had Vucevic back last game.
Mm-hmm.
But the Bulls have been struggling. So this is a tough one. This is definitely a tough one, given how the Bulls have played lately. So the Bulls got to win by double digits for that to be the right pick, chat, in case you forgot how spreads work.
Bulls are starting Ball, Levine, DeRozan, Green, and Vucevic.
Okay, so about as healthy as they'll be for the rest of the season. Cole Anthony is out, says Reese.
I think Caruso might be out still, because he had been starting recently.
Yeah.
Until the last couple games, which coincides with their losing ways.
Mm-hmm. So Caruso probably out. Cole Anthony is out, says Reese. I'm gonna go Bulls. I think
Magic are starting Suggs, Harris, Franz Wagner, Carter Jr., and Bamba.
Cool. All right. We got Jackson Bulls, Chris Bulls, Trevin Bulls.
Oh man. Oh, Caruso is playing tonight. Okay.
So he's just added the starting lineup. That's interesting. Reese Bulls.
Man, I'm gonna go Bulls too.
All right. Zach hasn't picked, which means it's going to be the Magic. just kidding. But Zach likes his islands. He's Krish-like in that way. No, Caruso wasn't starting over Lonzo. They were starting DeRozan at the 4. Zach's going Bulls. All right, we might get a clean sweep here. I'm going to end chat poll in 5 seconds. If you're just tuning in, welcome. Yeah, they were doing DeRozan at the 4, Levine at the 3, Caruso at the 2, and Lonzo at the 1. But now they got Javonte Green starting at the 4, I guess, or the 3. He's small too. They're very small. So, all right, end chat poll. Bulls win it. Percentage will be there in chat. Let's move on to game number 4. You got Indiana hosting Toronto. Indiana's a 4-point home favorite.
I'm assuming TJ Warren is not playing because he never plays.
Yeah, TJ Warren's been out.
I think I had the Pacers starting lineup here somewhere. Maybe not.
OG is still out.
Yeah, OG is out for Toronto. Watanabe is a game time decision.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find anything here. Injury report. Birch is questionable. Or Birch is out and Anunoby is questionable, apparently.
Anunoby's been ruled out.
Okay, so this article is just too old. All right, so Birch and Anunoby out. For the Pacers, it's TJ Warren. That's it. So pretty normal there. So there's the chat poll.
Man, I'll be the first to vote, I guess. I'll vote. I'll go with the points and take the Raptors.
All right.
I know they've been struggling.
The Pacers are extremely confusing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand the Pacers at all.
Jackson and Trevin went Pacers.
I'm also going Pacers.
Trevin's like, if the Pacers are involved, you might as well just lock it in, like at least with the Timberwolves. I feel like he always takes the Pacers.
The poll's there, is that? Right now, 73% are going Raptors. Let's watch that drop since we got 3 Pacers votes. Zach said poll again. Zach, the poll. Zach voted poll. Yeah, apparently.
Zach then voted Raptors.
There we go.
Chris is going Raptors with us. So Reese and...
Dude, what am I seeing? I'm seeing an underdog and double down territory for chat, Eric. What am I witnessing right now? This is like this is a historical moment.
We have 40 Gary Trent Jr. fans in chat.
Reese goes Raptors. Wow, this is interesting. All right, I'm gonna end the chat poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, end. It's gonna be Raptors. I don't know what the percentage is, but it'll be there in chat. 77% for the Raptors. Is that their new double down now?
That is in the lead, yes, over the 1% higher than the Suns.
Nice. All right. We got Atlanta going into Memphis. Memphis is a 1-point favorite. Let me search up the injuries.
They just announced a minute ago that Trae Young is playing and Bogdanovich playing. They're both game time decisions, so
okay.
That's probably why the spread was the way it was.
Yeah. So DeAnthony Melton is questionable. What I'm
I,
reading.
I think
I don't know if
Melton
there's
has
no.
been listed out. Let me just double check that.
Alright, and I'll put the poll in chat.
Oh no, he's been upgraded to probable. So considered a game time decision, even though he's upgraded to probable. So yeah. I'm going Hawks just because I don't really like the way the Grizzlies have been playing lately.
Alrighty, Eric's going Hawks.
This is basically a pick 'em.
Yeah, this is maybe the easiest pick for me today so far.
Trevin went Hawks as well. Krish and Zach went Grizzlies.
I'm going Grizzlies. Hawks have been horrible on the road. That's kind of my basis. Maybe the two worst road teams in the league compared to home turn it around today, though. Who knows? I do not trust the Hawks on the road.
So
Grizz season for Jackson.
that is the updated spread as of right now still. So
Yep. Reese goes Hawks. Looks like a clean split. Gonna end the chat poll. Hawks are the winners. Close to maybe double down territory. I don't know if that percentage is gonna bump up. But yeah, so Hawks for chat. And we'll see. Yeah, 73%.
73, not quite.
Yep, clean split here. OKC is hosting the Wizards. The Wizards are a 7.5 road favorite.
They just announced Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is playing. He's been out last couple games with an ankle injury. For the Wizards, I think I have their starting lineup here.
These are two fluky teams too, man. I don't.
Wizards at least have their normal starting lineup: Dinwiddie, Beal, Caldwell Pope, Kuzma, Gafford. So,
alrighty, there y'all go. Polls in chat. This is a hard one. Thunder at home. Thunder haven't played terribly. Wizards have been struggling lately. This is a tough one, honestly. I saw 86% at the jump for the Thunder for chat, and I almost fainted out of shock. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go Wizards.
all right.
And this is maybe the toughest pick of the day, though. Connor says, "All right, what the heck, chat." It's a close one. Reese is going Wizards. Get your votes in. I'm going to end chat poll once we have all our mod votes. Speed this up for Eric. Wizards take the lead.
7.5. Jeez.
I'll try and get this.
Trust Thunder.
I'll try and get the Celtics Spurs injuries.
I'm gonna go Thunder. Screw it. Take the points. Krish and Zach are going Thunder with me. Trevin went Wizards. Jackson, yes. Montrez still comes off the bench.
6th man of the year.
Jackson said Shy. I don't know if that means he's picking the Wizards or the Thunder or
Jackson's Shy. Mateo says, chat, OKC just lost by only 6 to the Jazz. Good point. Jackson said, oops, OKC.
So, Tori, other than the one where we all pick the Bulls, you and I have opposite picks on every game so far.
Nice. You doing that on purpose?
No. I've voted before you on plenty of them, so.
Well, we're right next to each other, so... I mean, here's the thing, though, is half of them could be right, half of them could be wrong. We can have the same record.
More than likely, that's what will happen, yeah.
There's a bigger chance for more variability. All right, chat's going Wizards. It's not double down territory, so you got a clean split here. Game number 7, you got the Spurs versus the Celtics. Jaylen Brown is available in this one. Other than that, I don't know. Let me look at this link. Let's see here. Robert Williams is out with a non-COVID illness. Josh Richardson is doubtful with a non-COVID illness. This was like last night. So for the Spurs, Doug McDermott is questionable with a right knee. Zach Collins out. Josh Primo out. Devin Vassell questionable. That's about it. So the only notable names there, McDermott is questionable and Vassell is questionable as of last night. And then Robert Williams is out. Josh Richardson's doubtful. Jaylen Brown is playing. There you go.
McDermott is out for sure.
All right, there's chat poll. This is a tough one because the Spurs have played teams close. I know the record's bad, but for the most part, they've been competitive. But Boston's been playing well lately until last game.
I am going to take the Celtics.
I'm also going to take the Celtics.
Damn you.
Screw you.
No, I didn't mean it that. I just thought it would be fun if we had all.
Bro, you've called me out for making picks based on what other people pick, so
okay.
I can't just roll with that, you know.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't expecting. Chris went Spurs. Everyone else looks like they're going with Celtics.
All right, Celtics.
Chris just found his double down in less chat.
Nice. No, chat is not going Spurs. I'm just going to say that right now. Get your votes in. I'll give you another 10 seconds because there's only 20 votes in there, 50 people watching. Also hit that like button. But this is definitely looking like they're double down.
Chris, that's how I felt all last year. I was so excited when I got Islands.
I don't think I've had a single island this year. All right, chat is going with the Celtics. This is definitely their double down right now. Eric?
Holy moly, yeah.
Game number 8. Denver versus Milwaukee. Milwaukee's a 3.5-point favorite. Do you have the injuries for this one?
I do not.
Okay, I'll look them up.
Or Bucks.
If you want to get the injuries for the next game right now while I look this up.
Is there just our game left after that one?
No,
nope.
There's our game in the Kings Lakers.
Yeah.
That's it.
And Pelicans Jazz.
Oh yeah, dang. So, all right. So as of like earlier today, a few hours ago, you got Michael Porter Jr. out for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray out for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic is questionable, and then for the Bucks, Brook Lopez is out, and Dante DiVincenzo has been out. Is out. What am I saying?
I am going to take the Bucks. Zach and Jackson are also taking the Bucks.
Hold on, let me type the play.
Okay.
All right, there's the poll. You said you went Bucks?
Yep. Same with Jackson and Zach.
Chris is going Denver. He wants his second straight island. Trevin's going Bucks. Wait, we have Pelicans Jazz? We do have Pelicans Jazz. What?
You missed a game.
I did miss a game. I think I didn't make the graphic for that.
Reese ruined the island. We don't know yet, Greg Martin.
All right. Should I cook that up real quick?
Sure.
All right. Let's see how fast I can do this. I did not make the, wow. What
That should be the next slide.
Yeah. All right. I'll cook that up as fast as possible. Give me like two minutes.
All right. That gives me a minute to look.
Yeah. If you can get the injuries, I'll get this. Which team's on the road?
It's Pelicans at Jazz.
Okay.
And I'll get you the spread.
So
It is
Pelicans.
minus 13.5.
Dang. Now I want to just leave this one out. The Pelicans are 4. Wish there's an easy way to throw this up on screen. You guys could see the process behind making these graphics. 4-16, Jazz are 12-6. All right, what'd you say the spread was?
13.5.
What time is that game at?
It's at 6.
Okay. 13.5, that's a disgusting number.
That's the Pelicans, so at least.
Yeah, this Pelicans favored by 13.5. Got you. All right. Got that. Bang, bang. All right. So, chat, I'm going to end your poll, and then we're going to do that game next. Chat got their 83% Bucks. What was their Celtics percentage?
91.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. I'm going to do this next graphic on this slide. So there. Let me hide all these. You're going to hear lots of clicking. Hopefully you enjoy it. All right.
Jokic just got ruled out. So since we are still haven't really moved on to the next game officially yet, since an injury occurred to change that, I say we let him change it.
Yeah. If you want to change if anybody picked Nuggets and want to change to Bucks,
that leaves Chris as well.
Yeah. That's such an obvious double down now, though. I kind of want to make a rule no doubling down on that game.
Yeah.
No double downs on the Bucks because that's too easy of a double down. So, yeah, just...
Chris does not want to change.
All right, man. Chris is bold. He thinks you're supposed to be on the bottom of the standing sheet. All right. We got this game, Eric. Do you know any injuries for this one, or?
Pelicans are without Zion. Royce O'Neal questionable for the Jazz.
Okay, simple. Cool. All right. I'll put the poll in chat.
The spread only changed by 0.5 point so far, so
it probably hasn't had enough time.
Yeah. Oh man, Utah messed me up last time. They didn't cover, but I'm going to take them. And Trevin is also taking them. Jackson is taking the Jazz.
So you're taking Jazz. Jackson's taking Jazz. Who else took Jazz?
Trevin.
All right. I'm going to take the Pelicans.
All right. Let's make a Tory Island that he has to double down.
I don't have no islands. I'm still not doing well enough with double downs yet to
Oh no,
be
Reese
that
is with
confident.
you.
All right, Reese, let's get it. All right, so Zach went Pelicans as well. Oh, look, we got a pattern. What'd Chris go with?
Christian's
I know
not
what he's.
voted yet.
I know what he's going with now.
Yes.
He messed up the pattern. I thought he was gonna roll with it. I'm upset.
It would have been perfect because I'm assuming chat's taking the Jazz.
Yeah, chat. You guys think Jazz win by 14 plus? Interesting. Alrighty, they've taken a couple underdogs. I can't shame them.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'm gonna end poll because it's very clearly Jazz and it's very clearly not gonna be their double down. So
Okay.
there you go. All right, this is game number 10 now. I guess we had 11 games. This is gonna be good, Eric. Portland versus Golden State.
I think you and I have the same line of thinking here. This spread cannot be high enough, in my opinion.
Well, what are the injuries first, though?
Simons is questionable still with that illness. Zeller probable with I think there's a knee thing. Yeah, knee contusion, but he's likely to play.
Good old contusion.
As for the Warriors, I believe Iguodala is out. Kuminga and Moody got sent to the G League, so they are out as well. And of course, Wiseman, Thompson are out. Damian Lee also out of this game. I think his wife went into labor.
Okay.
So yeah, no Damian Lee, no Iguodala. The two like normal ones.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Gary Payton II was able to play on Wednesday, even though he's still listed on the injury report. It looks like he should be able to play.
Yep. All right, that's good enough. So you're going Golden State. I'm going Golden State.
Easy money, right?
Easy. Actually, don't say that, Eric, because then they'll just win by like 4.
Yeah.
And that'll be the worst case scenario. Like if the Blazers lose tonight, I want them to lose by 7. How did I mess up the chat pool? Oh, Golden State's favored by 6, not 3. But you guys can see that on the graphic anyway.
No one look at that.
Chat, you guys are that confident in the Blazers on the road? Will chat ever vote against the Blazers?
I think they did like once last year. Jackson took the Blazers. Zach took the Blazers.
Jackson.
Trevin took the Warriors.
Jackson and Zach. Trevin took Warriors.
Chris is Blazers. This might be a 50-50 split.
You know what's funny is if we're fans of other teams, I think chat would be like 80% Golden State right now.
Oh, dude, it'd be like 99.9%. You'd have like one random, like if it was the Wizards, you'd have like one random guy whose second favorite team is the Wizards voting for him. But...
Yeah. Greg, no, they haven't. And this is like the most obvious game to vote against the Blazers, in my opinion.
Beerus, I'm not going to be sorry when we win by 10 because I won't give a crap at what I voted on picks against the spread. I'll be stoked that we won at Golden State and played good on the road. So.
Yeah, you jinxed. You said easy money Golden State, so actually Eric is helping the Blazers out right now. All right, I'm going to end chat poll. And chat, Eric, went Golden State. It was extremely close. 52%-ish for Golden State for chat. So good job, chat. You didn't let your bias overcloud your judgment. Game number 10. Sacktown in LA. And LA is an 8-point favorite.
Yeah, so Um, let me try to look real quick. Lakers have Reeves, Nunn, and Ariza out. Let's see. Who are they playing? The Kings had some issues against us. Harrison Barnes is going to be out at least a week.
Mm-hmm.
Rashawn Holmes, let's see if he's listed. Holmes is out, already been listed out. So Barnes and Holmes out for the Kings.
The Lakers have LeBron, AD, and Westbrook.
Looks like it. Man. Oh, take the Lakers since, according to Meet That Bozo, we're secretly Californians.
What? What'd you say? I did not understand. Something about Bozo and Californians. I don't understand the rest of that sentence.
My guy Mute That Bozo in chat says, I call shenanigans. You guys are really Californians because we voted for the Warriors. But yeah.
Oh. Yeah, man. Since we're Californians, man, we gotta vote for the California team, so we gotta go Lakers.
Krish with the K for the Kings.
Reese says, Kings. I don't trust the Lakers either, Reese. But...
I don't either, but I don't trust the Kings. It took our defense to get them out of a funk.
So we're waiting on Zach, and then chat is very close right now. It's 53% Lakers. And chat normally is with the majority, so...
Hey, Shervin, I'm in your camp. I don't know. Oh, man. See, that's uncalled for.
Nah, he just won't stop with it. Like, it's constant. It's constant with him, so he needs to be taught a lesson.
There's nothing wrong with thinking.
Nah, but when you say it like 4 times on Thanksgiving, you know? And then when you're plugging certain tweets, you get on my bad side. And Shervin is getting on my bad side. Zach goes Kings. Alright, and Cole because Lakers.
Tommy, that is not the case of this one. Because I do not care about Pat's record more than fandom. I would never care about that. I'm going for the reverse jinx here. Like
you can be a fan and be realistic too.
Yeah.
Like realistically, I think Golden State beats us tonight by like 10 points. I'm still a fan of the Blazers. I'm still rooting for them. So you guys know I always try and be logical and not biased. So all right, there is that. Let's move on to double downs. I don't know what I want. Picking double downs is like ordering food from a place that you never go to, so you don't know what you want. Like, oh, that sounds good, but that sounds good. I'm definitely not getting that, but this sounds good too. I don't know what I want. But we said no double downs on Milwaukee. That is our rule. Chat's double down was what?
Boston.
Boston. Chat's double down last time was Boston. Did they lose last time?
I don't remember.
No, they won their double down last time. That's why they're confident in Boston. Chris says his double down is the Blazers.
Huh. Didn't go for one of his.
He didn't go for the island. He said plot twist Blazers.
God, no.
If you don't remember the games, you can easily just scroll back, like scrub the stream back. That's legitimately what I'm doing right now.
Zach also went Blazers double down. Now they're double.
Yeah,
they just reversed our jinx, and now, gosh.
Yeah, I mean, we tried.
You reversed a reverse jinx.
Oh, these games are so gross. These games are actually disgusting. I'm gonna go Memphis. Actually, I don't know if I want to go Memphis. Hold up. I hate these. Yeah, I'm going Memphis. Screw it.
All right. I'm going to double down on the Hawks then.
I've won my last two, Eric.
Cool.
I'm ahead of you. I'm ahead of you.
I'm not saying it because of you. I was just...
No, you said I'm going to double down on the Hawks then.
Well, I was thinking about doubling down on the Hawks, and when you said Grizzlies, that just confirmed that I wanted to make it fun.
Okay, fun. It was a shot.
No.
My poorest double down records keep taking hits, keep taking shots. But I'm on the come up. I'm on my way.
Right, Trevin? Gosh. Great.
Jackson, you're seriously going Blazers too? Oh, okay. It's ridiculous at this point.
Like Trevin says, we've got 5 people, including chat, to go against the Blazers, and hopefully that'll change some luck they have on the road. And then we have these
3 people.
These 3 clowns double downing on them. Mm-hmm. Gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Reese and Trevin did the Hawks with me. Nice.
Hold on.
Fair enough, Zach. Fair enough. He says, I'm the clown for always going against my team.
Alrighty, there we go. And Trevin and Reese went Hawks.
Yeah, it's because Zach, I started out picking the Blazers every time this year, and it didn't work out. And then the one time I picked against them, we won. So, yeah.
Why are you guys all going Hawks? They're a horrible road team. Why? How do we have 11 games, and 7 of the double downs are within 2 games?
Reese.
Everybody's but chat's double down is within 2 games. I don't get it. All right.
Reese changed his. He's pulling a Zach tonight.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Reese, what you want?
He wants Timberwolves, of course.
Of course he does.
I was going to say, I was surprised he didn't double down at the beginning.
Yeah, all right. Well, there you go. There is picks against the spread. Alrighty. So, you gotta run? You gotta bounce?
I have like 3 minutes or so.
All right, so Golden State, Eric.
Yeah.
And Portland. That's the game tonight. What are your thoughts on the game tonight?
So this is the first game this year where I feel like we could play well, and it still might not be good enough with how well they're playing. So not only do we have to play well, but we have to stop them from playing well. And that's just something that has not happened on the road this year. That's why I'm not very confident in this game tonight. But at the same time, I mean, it's certainly possible that we win tonight. It's not like going to take a miracle or anything. I just think we need to come out with an aggressive style. We're not going to stop them from getting open shots, because if we blow one rotation or have a bad closeout, Golden State will kill you. They'll make the extra pass, or they'll hit open shots on you all day. So you cannot blow rotations and stuff like that. And since I'm not confident that we will be able to not do that, I say just trap the heck out of him, be super aggressive, try to force him into throwing some bad passes and make him uncomfortable. And if you can get enough turnovers, maybe you can counteract some of those open shots that you're going to give up.
I feel like we have to score 120 points at least to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
Because for the reasons you said.
The good news is our offensive rating is up to 3rd. So all those people saying we can't have a good offense not playing the stuff.
And that's with Dame slumping.
Yeah.
And we're 3rd.
Yeah.
So screw those people, man. I don't know. They have to have their best defensive game of the season, like tonight. Mm-hmm. And by far their best defensive game on the road. I don't know. Like, I have 2 trains of thought. Like, one, they're going up against such a good team on the road that they're going to be, like, really amped up and really trying to, like, prove something and actually will play good defense. Or they're just going to get absolutely crushed and killed by the Golden State offense. Like, it's either going to be one or the other, in my opinion. I could see this being, like, a 40-point blowout. I could see this being close. I don't know. It's just a situation where they make you guard, they make you rotate, they attack well, and you have to have multiple efforts on every defensive possession. You have to scramble correctly, and you have to be able to close out well as well, because you don't want to be scrambling and then have terrible closeouts and then they drive the lane, suck guys in, and then kick. Because then, like, Steph will be flaring off a freelance screen, just, like, randomly moving around, and it's hard to keep track of them if you're always stuck scrambling, and then if you're getting players out of position because they close out past shooters and those guys drive. So it's just a situation where this is the team that can expose all our flaws defensively to the fullest extent, in my opinion. So I'm not going in this game. I will not be mad at, like... I won't be as mad on the postgame show as I was on the last postgame show. Like, there's absolutely no chance of that, right? Like, it's just a situation where this is a really tough team, a really tough matchup. I'm going in expecting to lose. If they win this game, it'll be their biggest win of the season by far, because it comes on the road and against the best team they face. So it's a great opportunity, one that I don't expect the Blazers to seize, but it's a great opportunity nonetheless.
Yeah, well, we've talked about complacency, right? And so you win 4 in a row at home, and then you're like, oh man, that's got to translate to the road, right? We're playing the Kings; they don't have homes, and then we come out and just lay an absolute egg. But like you said, this is the type of game that we probably will be up for. So it'll be interesting to see if we do come out with some energy, don't come out flat. It'd be nice to have that. But bottom line is Golden State not only has the second best offense in the league, but they're number 1 in defensive efficiency as well. So this is a case where you have to play well on both ends to beat them. And not a lot of teams are capable of that. And certainly with our defensive woes, especially on the road, that's an awfully tough task.
Yep, Steve Kerr is coach of the year right now, in my opinion, with what he's done there. They look really, really good. So, anything else, Eric?
Gotta somehow, you either have to limit Curry or just take away everyone else. So you can't, if you're giving up open shots to Curry especially, you can't be then letting other players like Jordan Poole go off for like 30, So you need to find a way to either, it'll be interesting to see what the strategy is, if it's try to stop Steph or let him kind of operate. I've said this in previous games. I know this sounds counterintuitive, but like I would just put Dame on Steph and see if he can step up on defense, because he seems more engaged when he has those tough defensive assignments than when he's playing, as illustrated in Brant's breakdowns last game, when he's just kind of like off on his own, just guarding the worst player in the corner all the time. He's not as engaged on defense. So I would maybe just put him on Steph and say, hey, you need to step up and guard him. I don't care how many points you score tonight. Just run the offense and lock down Steph and see what happens. I would challenge my best players to do stuff like that.
I agree with that. It's just going to be a situation where he has to have like proper help with Steph runs off so many screens. Right. So,
yeah.
it's a test, man. It's a test.
That's our number one problem right now is our inability to get through screens. It's been our problem for several years.
Mm-hmm.
And until that changes, we're going to continue giving up open threes. The rotations are going to look bad. We're just going to look like we don't know what we're doing on defense. But I've said this all along. That's not a unfixable problem. That's not a roster problem. That's just guys not fighting through them properly. And so I'm hoping that at some point, the more Billups looks at that and sees that that's what our main problem is, that eventually he'll get them to try and fight through those and not give up on the screen so easily. And I doubt that'll happen, in between one game where we were absolutely dreadful at doing that with no real practice time because of Thanksgiving yesterday. So I doubt that'll show up tonight, but at some point in this season, if we don't do a better job on that, we're never going to be better than a mid-20s defensive team.
Yeah, I agree with that fully. So the Blazers tip off around 7:08 p.m. tonight. We'll have the post-game show going live around 9:25-ish is normally when they start, unless we have a ridiculously long third quarter again tonight like we did against the Kings. Hopefully that won't be the case. We could shut down Steph and they could still go off, and I don't expect us to shut down Steph at all, but Andrew Wiggins seems like Harrison Barnes, you know what I mean? Seems like he'd be Harrison Barnes against us and drop 30 on us. Yeah. That's the thing. That's why we got to be able to help onto Steph, but be able to rotate back out behind that because they got other weapons that they can utilize. So hopefully this isn't a game where Jordan Poole gets all cocky because that annoys me. He annoys me.
Well, you don't want... We talked a lot about the Blazers need to run a little bit. So you want to be smart with it against a team like the Warriors, because if you're sloppy with the ball when you're running, they'll get open shots all day in transition because they're turning the ball over and stuff. So run at times, try to push the pace, try to get them to be cross-matched by just pushing the ball up the court, throwing those look-ahead passes to Norman Powell maybe, but don't have to force it. You don't have to run just to run. So make sure you're smart with it. And then also, this should be another game where we can exploit Nurk's presence both through passing and maybe with some post-ups because he's an okay defender, but he shouldn't be a physical match for Nurk, and they don't really have a lot of size other than him. So
yeah, I agree with that. There's really nothing else for me to even put on this game. Just a test, an opportunity, a really tough matchup is essentially what this is. Hopefully, this could be the best post-game show of the year. In a loss, it won't be... there won't be as much anger flying as there was against Sacramento, because that was probably the most angry I've been on a post-game stream. So if you got 2 hours to kill, maybe go watch that post-game stream if you're entertained by us being mad, because that was a stream we were both pretty mad in. I also dropped a mailbag a few days ago, so you could also check that out if you want. I talk about a specific Warriors player. I wasn't talking specifically about him, but Reese asked me what we were lacking, and I gave the answer that I've given on other streams to that, and that was that I think we might be lacking a Draymond Green type of personality on this team. Yeah. And we get to see that Draymond Green personality tonight. That'll be a fun experience, or maybe it'll be a horrible experience. I don't know. You hate to play against him. You love to play with him. I would love to have him on this team, but... he's not gettable, especially with how Golden State's playing. I've seen people say, we really need to go out and get Draymond Green. It's like you think the Warriors at 16-2 are going to trade Draymond Green. They're not. They're going to get Clay back soon. He's been cleared for practice. It's going to be interesting to see what he looks like after his injuries. This Warriors team is back on top, and I hate to see it, but maybe we can bring them down a rung tonight by handing them their third loss. Fingers crossed for that. Anything else you got, Eric?
No, thanks for watching. Sorry, I got to kind of cut it short, but have a good day, everyone. Go Blazers, and hopefully we're talking about a win.
Yep, agreed. So we'll catch you later tonight. Until then, as always, peace out. Go Blazers, and go Zags.